Welcome to another Hero Wars video. In my previous videos, I went over some of the basic strategies and beginner ideas of being a good member and participating in the Guild Wars and how to understand the Guild Wars a little bit. I also made a video demonstrating how easy it is to get at least 700 guild activity points per day by upgrading your glyphs, as well as going through the dungeon and getting 90 Titanite per day. In this video, I'm going to go over how to get 150 Titanite per day. This is going to be important because once the guild members, you got 30 guild members, and if all of them get 150 Titanite, then you'll be able to unlock the 4 additional summoning spheres here. Because when you collect them together, this is your total amount. You'll get an extra 4 summoning spheres. So you definitely want to do that. I first just want to mention that if you want to go for 150 Titanite per day, you really do need to have your Raji, Hyperion, and Eden maxed out. And you'll also want to have your Angus maxed out. And you'll also want to have your Moloch and your Sigurd, whom are the fire and the water elemental defenders, closely behind, because those are the ones that are up front to take the most damage. You don't want those to die, so if they're getting really close to dying, throw a level or 2 on them. So let's go ahead and dive down into the dungeon. Hopefully the game doesn't crash again like my last video attempt. But we're going to go ahead and do auto battles for all of these hero fights. But when it gets to the Titans, I recommend never using auto battle. If you're using auto battle, you've already have a good strategy here that you can employ that'll help you. Always do these manually, because you want to manually manage your energy. So basically, I didn't use any of the ultimates of my Titans because I want to use those at the beginning. I want to use those at the beginning. So we'll see as we go, as you watch, exactly what this is going to look like. So I'm going to be doing this manually now. See, there's a super Titan here. I might not want to do that one. I think I'm going to go ahead with this one. So we go to the battle. Once again, never use auto battle. Never use auto for your Titans. So we will use him because it's early on, and I may also want to use him because it was still early on. Plus, keep in mind that as your Titans are killing another Titan, okay, you get bonus energy when they die based on the damage of the one. So you can see that even though I used Raji's ultimate, his ultimate is already filled up because he killed at least 3 Titans with his attack alone. So that's also good for lining up. Another thing to consider, especially in making your choice, is you want to, like in this case, we can go ahead and do this one as opposed to this one, but we can do either. But what's important is that if you mess up, you don't use the right ultimate, or something goes wrong, you can always retreat and try again. So you can go up here and you can hit retreat. Alright, so notice I'm not using any of the other characters here. Right, I'm not using their ultimates. I'm allowing them to fill up and stay filled up. Normally I like to have Angus all the way filled up here, but what we're gonna do is click that right before our first attack, then turn up our Angus. And so he's good and he's filled up and ready to go next time as well. Now once again, never use your auto, alright? Because you don't want everything to execute. You want to control what executes and when. And most of the time you only want to use maybe 1, 2 max. Now we'll go ahead and use the Angus again. We'll go to the battle. And we're going to execute our Angus right at the beginning. As soon as he can, so they're walking while getting hit, which is a nice feature. So not only did I win that battle with minimum damage, but I have full energy for all of them. So just in case the game crashes on the simulator again, I think I've shown enough. I've demonstrated enough for you to see the technique. But we'll let the video go as long as it can. I'll probably use my Ignis here as well. So I'll click him as soon as he's ready and go for my Angus. So my Angus kills them all and his health is all the way up, and I haven't used any of the other ones. You want to maintain all that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the twins down here in the hero battles. Maybe I haven't, I just don't remember, but Lars and Krista, I don't. I just got my max star card today, so that's pretty good. Got the orange level as well, which is cool. I'm basically using a Bob team variant. My Jorgen is much stronger right now than my Nebula. I invested a lot of stuff in there. Alright, let's take a look at our options here. We're going to go with, because there aren't any Super Titans in this one, I'm more comfortable going into this without the Ignis boost. So we're going to ignite this as soon as we can. But if you do have a Super Titan you're going against, you can always use your Moloch to do his stunning attack. Like if Eden was there, as soon as Eden starts to pick up a rock, you can just trigger Moloch, and it basically wastes, not only stuns Eden, but it wastes his ultimate. Same thing with Nova. You can use Nova when you're doing, when you have him. Alright, so we have an option here. My Araji's not ready yet, but we're going to go ahead and go with our Angus here. He's already pretty well angered, so we'll just trigger him. Now he's not going to be fully leveled up here or filled up with energy, but and there's probably a way of doing that by just delaying and timing it out with the 3 a little bit better. It's not that big of a deal. Vulcan lifted. He shot. Go ahead and do that. Alright, so his health's getting a little bit lower, but we're more than halfway. 250. I like that cart. Alright, so we get some more options here. Alright, my Angus is not ready, but we do have some strong options here that we left open for ourselves. And we're probably going to go with that and not use Angus and let him fill up. So we'll probably use Eden's Rock along with a Ignis Boost right about there. The rock's pretty devastating. And alright, go ahead and speed up, we're good. So everybody's filled up. And that's 1 checkpoint. We just have 10 more fights to do, which means there's only 5 more Titan fights. So we should have quite a bit of health. And we have been managing our energy well enough. Continue to blast on through here. I mean, entering these fights with full energy is just great, because we can lead with something here. If I want to protect his energy or health, I can do like that. There we go. Smack. Stop him from getting us. I probably could have done it a little bit differently. I ended up delaying Sigurd's initial hit because I just decided to just protect himself a little bit. That was probably the wrong thing to do. My Nova was also delayed. He hits the last 2 people and could have very easily lessened the attack from Araji's Lava Blast. So I do think I could have played that out differently, but how I played it out was sufficient for our purposes. Oh, they lasted quite a bit there. Alright, let's take a look here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do our Angus Hawk Smash here. Execute him right away. And things lined up quite well, so Angus is now ready to blast again. Hawk Smash. He is green. He is that. I think it's a apt comparison there. I like that Kark has the ability to open up these dimensional portals and like smack people in the face with tentacles. It's just great. Maybe we can do that. Or we could do that. His health is a little low. I think we would be fine, but we're gonna go with the larger health because you also want to kind of balance out the damage on your defenders so you can keep them all alive. And after he attacks, I'll probably throw that out and get ready for it. And we're gonna absorb all of this with his shield. There's a visual cue. Probably it's first you wait 10 seconds to the match. So it says like 150. And then you can just see his head go up and do a slight delay. You just trigger your Sigurd and he'll absorb not all of it, but like most of the lava blast, which was obviously sufficient for us. I think we might just go for a lava blast here. Shoot. And if he goes for anything, that's just, I'm sure he's gonna die. He was gonna get hit anyways, but I just wanted to make sure he wasn't gonna get that rock. The rock out. He lowered Moloch, who was the one I was gonna use to stun him. I don't know if it's called like a lava punch or whatever it is. Fire Fist. These things all have their proper names. I don't take time to learn them. Alright, so we're on our last one. So this is cute. Hopefully the game doesn't crash on us. We have, look how much health we still have for stuff. Obviously Moloch was getting kind of low, but I think I did mishandle one of the fights, if I remember correctly. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and just finish up our, we're going to do an auto here and see how fast we can beat everything. Nice. 2 seconds, they're all dead. You should be able to finish the day off with that. That's really nice. Hit that activation point. As you can see down here at the bottom of the screen, you have 150 Titanite. Then just exit right out of there and you are done. That is it. That is how you manage it. So hopefully there were some ideas or two that I demonstrated that will help you get 150 Titanite per day. So thank you for watching.